Hello guys, and welcome to another Red Life Studio episode. Please subscribe and give me a like, and share my videos if you're enjoying them. Also, feel free to leave me a comment below. Now let's begin with today's stories.
My ex-wife just told me she is dating the guy she cheated with. I, 42, divorced my ex-wife, 36, last November after I finally added 1+1 after talking about it with others. I had suspected her of cheating for about 18 months already, but because of her schedule, she had all the time to do so when all I had to go on were tells, my gut feeling and comments from others. As soon as I started suspecting her, I confronted her, and till this day she is still holding on to her truth. She keeps claiming she didn't cheat. She cheated with a colleague. A guy that came over our house often. It all clashed when they were being disclosed under my own nose. I went to bed, and the next morning, August last year, I told her I wanted a divorce. The divorce itself was amicable. We both wanted it. We aren't materialistic, so the division of stuff was easy. We both wanted to co-parent the kids, we have two, switch each Friday, and we both live in the same town. I also wanted the divorce to impact the kids as little as possible, and so far the kids are doing great. The kids have always been my highest priority. Last April, I finally had the opportunity to get the house to her name and move to a new place for myself. Today, I messaged my ex about my daughter. She has a presentation at school coming Friday. My ex thought she had it on Monday and she needs some stuff to show during the presentation, so she asked if she could come over and drop the stuff off, to which I agreed. When handing off the stuff, she said, "Now that the kids aren't around, I want to let you know that I'm dating someone," and she said his name. My reply was, "Not much of a surprise, is it?" And I smirked. See, I talked about this with my brother and I told him that she would announce this after about 2/3 months of me moving out, as to not raise suspicion that she was indeed cheating on me. As if there was even 1 second that I ever doubted what she did. She kept insisting that during our marriage, she never cheated on me. I asked not to bother with this discussion, took the bag of stuff for the presentation, and told her I'd see her Friday when I drop off the kids. The thing is, I don't care that she is with someone else. She can do whatever she wants, and I would like her to be happy. What I don't like is that this guy came into our home with a crowbar and wrecked our family, and now gets to spend time with my kids. Because even though she just told me, the kids already told me, unprompted, that he is there every single day. What gets me is that she cheated on me for 5 years and still doesn't have the decency to be honest about it. She is still scared I will tell the kids what she did. After being together for 16 years, married for 13, being honest is the only thing I wanted from her, but still she can't do that. I have emotionally distanced myself from her from the moment I suspected her of cheating. It made the divorce much easier, and I don't hate her. I have never been a bad husband. Even when I emotionally distanced myself, I acted like the good husband, did everything for her, was responsible for most of the upbringing of the kids, because of her work, did a lot at home like cleaning and cooking. I worked hard, provided, and I always did my best. I complimented her loads, told her I love her every day, surprised her with evenings out when we could. I never yelled, I expressed my feelings, I thought I did everything right. And still she cheated and doesn't have any respect for me, to be honest about it. Because of her work, I had to stay at home during the evenings and weekends to take care of the kids. My social life has been destroyed by it. I have no friends to talk to about it. I do have family to talk to, and I do, but I won't see them until Saturday. So I had to get it off my chest. Comment 1. This could have been written about my dad. He never admitted it either, but he cheated on my mom and then cheated on the woman he left her for also. His kids know how he is even if he doesn't admit it. OP's wife will likely cheat again, and it likely wasn't anything her husband did that caused it. I believe cheating is a pattern of behavior and that it usually repeats. Some people just aren't satisfied with the partner they have, no matter how good their relationship is. Comment 2. Same with mine. That's why I thought of it. Exact, my dad admitted to cheating by telling my mom, I just really think I'm in love with her. I've got to take this chance. My little sister mom was crazy, like abusive and needs to be under watch 24/7 type crazy. When he found out, he tried to go back to my mom and she said, well, you just loved her so much you had to take the chance. Then laughed in his face and told him to go back to her, cause my sister's mom was pregnant with her at the time. So my fad went back to crazy lady thinking, oh, maybe I'll finally get a son. Nope, now he has 2 daughters that barely talk to him. Comment 2. Wow, that's a wild story. Mine just denies and denies, but it's pretty obvious that he is a cheater. He's divorced from both my mom and the woman he cheated with now, and also his daughters who barely talk to him, myself included. Are these cheaters being mass-produced in a factory somewhere? It's just sad. I would never cheat on my husband because I love him and I see the consequences of cheating on families. Comment 3. I'm not against them finding out, I'm against a parent having to tell them. Like it's necessary for them to sit them down and tell them that their mom is a cheater. She didn't cheat on them, she cheated on him. She did a horrible thing in her marriage. But he has 0 complaints about her parenting in the post. Any therapist you talk to will absolutely disagree with you. There's a few therapists on this post who say the same. He's not villainized for lying. He doesn't have to lie to them. He just has to use age-appropriate language for what happened. And he doesn't need to tell them at 8 years old that mom is a cheater. It's not necessary, and it's actually very bad for them. You continue to act like he's the one who should be protected here, when they are kids, and they are protected above everyone. His wants, his desires, do not matter in any way, shape or form until those kids are cared for first. I did not tell my kids everything my ex-husband did that was wrong when they were young. I slowly and age-appropriately talked to them as they got older and had questions. And as teenagers, they really figured it out for themselves. Kids aren't stupid, they will figure it out, and they don't villainize the other parent for not telling them exactly what happened. My kids have thanked me for not talking shit about their dad. Kids benefit most from having 2 healthy, whole parents who they view in a good light. You only damage them and their ability to bond and have healthy friendships, romantic relationships, and familial relationships when you think that they need to know adult issues. They do not need to know. Comment 4. It doesn't jeopardize your relationship with your children to not trash talk their other parents. And telling the truth, when they are too young to know, it is trash talking. Having to sit down and tell your kids something that is unnecessary for their young brains only is to benefit yourself and will damage them in the future. Kids need healthy and whole parents. They need to know that their parents are good. Her cheating on him shouldn't skew their view of their mother. Any therapist will tell you this. I talked to one at length when I got my divorce and it was 100% my ex-husband's fault. I've never spoken a bad word about my kid's dad to them. I've answered questions in age-appropriate manner, but they still at 16 and 14 don't need to know everything. They'll find out, and for now they have both thanked me profusely for not talking crap about their dad. Thank you for watching.